Aha! Yes, I am first. You all shall bow before my greatness.
you guys, my cuties. I actually forgot to plug in my VTube model. I'm such a potato. Guys, you guys wanna become a plushie on my stream? And hello Zabasu, hello Alexis, hello Vampy. Oh, was that animation you posted on YouTube? Yeah, that was. I had it for a long while already, but actually, before we start, then I'm gonna do a shameless self promotion. Then instead is I got to Fijan. I got a profile now. Woo! So yay! Let's do the plushy wheel first. Doko doko. 3, 2, 1, go! We got boy! Boy boy! I love that plushie. It's so cute. Look, it's as small as almost as small as Buttcat. You're welcome, Vampy. Vampy, you wanna become a plushie on the stream? Look, this is Sabusu. Sabasu. Look, and you have also your butt cat here, which was on top of the kettle, and now you're gonna be on top of here as well. Yay! By the way, tomorrow is your birthday. Any Wait, my birthday? My birthday was last month. Huh? 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 That's strange. Huh? I'm confused. Let me spin the wheel! Vampy! You got Snivy! I hope you like Snivy, and if you don't, well, you lost Gacha, and then I kind of want to give you this plushie Vampy because it's like a big kettle with little wings, you know, with little vampire wings. Maybe that is your next goal to get, you know. Your goal to get is this kettle. Where's Snivy? Oh, there, I found it. Someday, someday. Yes, yes. But how you been? How you been? Oh, did you finish watching all the other Pokemon cards in the end? Put you here. You're taking care of my cat and the chicken and the other cats. There we go. I did. Woo! Oh yeah, I forgot to say I got into VGen. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but this website is like a commission page for you to commission me, and it's like a more verified place where artists do not get scammed easily. And there is, I don't know, I thought it was like nice to get it, and I actually got it as well, so that was a big surprise. So yesterday, instead of streaming, I spent a lot of time on setting this up. So here we have like my page, and I have some, you can only, I noticed if you're not verified yet, you can only do 5 services. So I have 5 services open, or 5 services, which is chibi, illustration, animation, but those are closed because it takes too much time for now. I have sketchy art, like these two. So these are 15 euro for a character. And then we have like a community drawing. So if you want to become a Nuchi, like this cat-like thing, this is only 5 euro. But this is without the tax yet. So if they're in the terms and conditions, it's already written that there's 5%, which is for going to VGen for their services. So if I'm not mistaken, it will be 5 euro and 26 cents then as well. So just to make that very clear. But yeah, what my next step will be is to try to get verified on this thing. And there are a few steps that I need to do to get verified. That is like 10 followers, for example, get amount of threshold on amount of commissions, and get a high enough rating, something like that. So yeah. So if you guys feel like you want to commission me for something like this small, it will help out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. But don't feel forced in any way. Just saying. I did more recent cards at the tail at the end of the binder. I can't remember which one you saw. Let me check. Uh. Oh yeah, yeah. It was. I think the package was like very recent. Like so, like I told you, right? I time to time I like to buy some Pokemon cards just for the nostalgia to opening some packs. So yeah, in the end, I think I have quite a collection. I do miss, like, we used to have way more Pokemon, old Pokemon cards, but I think those are all burned and gone in the old house, sadly enough, because we moved a lot. And yeah, I remember my parents taking those Pokemon cards out and like literally poured out the bag on the ground and said like, do something with these cards or we're burning them. And I was like, no, I want these. And then I took them all. So yeah, something like this. So this is my short introduction in VGen. So I wanted to share my happiness and the page itself. But that is not why we're here today. We are here to study, obviously. It's not obvious, but it is good for me to start on studying for coding. And for what we're going to do today is continue with LeetCode beginner guide because last time I was failing very hard. So, let's I was thinking to redo a few, but then again, I noticed I'm not progressing in this. So I'm just gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna take 30 minutes maximum of the old ones, and then we continue to see how it goes afterwards. Oh yeah, I forgot to also do one more thing very quickly. I was on the way on doing that, and then I got distracted like I usually do. So let me write very quickly. But yeah, how have you guys days been? Hello, Fempi. Hello, Femboy. Alexis. Uh, wow. Here we go. I posted finally. Alright, I think this part is done. And let's start. So I'm gonna still do some old things. So the tree. For some reason, my glasses seem like very dirty, but they are not. So Maybe my eyes are a little bit drier than I wanted, so let me grab my eye drops quickly and turn on the lights because otherwise I actually get blind because of the darkness. Uh, eye drops, eye drops, eye drops. Where are my eye drops? I cannot afford losing these eye drops, man. They were expensive. Oh my god, I lost my eye drops. No, no. Oh, there. Found them. Oh, luckily. Ah. Do you guys also get like dry eyes for staring at the monitor for too long? And Alexis, you wanna be a plushie on the stream? Mm. Okay, my eyes are watered, legitly, actually. So, let me start. I also recently started reading like a book called Clean Code, and I'm currently lending it from a colleague, and I'm not gotten that far yet. Hey, Nakapu! How you been today? I've been good. I had a very nice pair-up session with a colleague as a coding pair-up, and I learned a lot. And I was also able to see some differences in it, and I feel like I'm improving. So, and hopefully by doing this course as well, I am going to speed up a bit of my learning curve. How you been? By the way, you want to become a plushie? You can join the Snivy and the two cats and a chicken. In the meanwhile, we will continue or do this one again till I can actually do it without. Oh, it's auto saved. Frick. Let's do the other one then. Let's listen to it again at least then. Oh. You probably can't hear it because I forgot to turn on the web browser. Hello, hello, Josephine. How are you? Guys. I know you're gonna hate it, but I'm still gonna do it. Shout out to Josephine. Also a very lovely streamer. Does some nice content. Yes, the press that heart. If it's not green yet, I'm gonna be very mad. No. Been good. Steady, easy work, and sunshine and beautiful day. There was a lot of wind at our place today, so really weird. Can't believe you, Yuna. Fight me, Rao. Come fight me. Biatch. I can kill. No, I will never kill. I'm just gonna give you a lot of. I'm gonna kill you with overdose of love. That's the only thing I'm gonna do. So give Josephine love. Give him the love he deserves. Here, you get the extra huggies from me as well. Here you go. No! I'm gonna put the music like a little bit lower. I think it's too low. And now I'm gonna put this one a bit louder because we want to actually hear the video while we're talking
Running
about.
sum of 1D array.
If it's too loud, please let me know.
The problem states, given an array of integers,
if I'm allowed to
return
post.
the run.
Oh, sure. Let me see. Yes, you are allowed to post. We are a link-friendly community as long as you don't do stuff that I'm not happy about. Wait, that's you? Damn, that looks nice. Can I share this? Or can I show this? Can I show this? Only if you say I'm allowed to show it then, of course. Sure. Look at Josephine, guys. Looks so pretty. Please give me the damn legs, man. I'm dying for those. Look how pretty. Did you make the cosplay yourself, or did you bought it like that? Oh. No, cancel. Don't close everything. Thank you for showing. You slayed indeed the cosplay. You made it yourself. Damn, that's so impressive. Wait, one more time then. I'm gonna open it one more time. Oh, huh? 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 Eh? Nani? Look how beautiful this looks. Details. Seem to have slayed Yuna's PC. Yeah, you have. I'm so confused about it. Really looks nice. Good job. Like I did clothing design when I was a bit younger. So this does not look easy. So good job. Okay then. Stinky femboys. No, you no stinky. You smell pretty because you were in the bathroom as well. Okay, let's listen to this video solution.
Running sum of the array. That is, for each element in our given array, we must find the sum of that value. And
Don't
all
you
of the
dare
values
licky
before
me?
it.
Or is that a eye thingy?
Our
I can't see
constraints
that
are
well. So
that the
small.
length of the array is between 1 and 1000 inclusive, and that the values of each integer are between minus 1 million and 1 million inclusive. Let's look at how to approach this problem. Let's begin by
the
trying
way,
to find
guys,
the
I
running
also
sums for
wanted
each
to
element
show
in our
you
array.
I got a VGen
We'll keep track
page
of the
now.
corresponding running sums
You
below.
actually commission me
With our
there if
first
you
element,
feel like
we
it.
must find the sum of its value and all the
I'm actually
elements
quite
before
happy
it in
that
the
I got
array.
it.
However, because there are no elements before it, the sum will just be our value of 3. Let's repeat these steps with our second element. We first find the sum of all the values up to our current element.
I don't
In
have
this
a lot
case, that is
open,
3
but I
plus our
thought like
current value
maybe
of
it's
1, making 4.
nice to
The running sum
start
of our
off
third
small
element
instead
will
of
be
like
3 plus
going
1
for
plus
the
2,
chunky
making
stuff.
6, and so on until our last element's running sum is calculated. However, notice that each running sum is equal to the value of the previous running sum and our current value. So rather than begin from the start of the array each time, we can use the value saved in the previous spot in our results array and add our current value to get our result. We can save each of our values to a new array, which we may return as the result. The time complexity is big O of n, where n is the number of elements in our input array. This is because we perform the same number of operations on each element, namely, adding the previous running sum value onto it and saving the result to our result array. The space complexity is constant. Although another array is used to store our output values, we do not include the space used by our input or output arrays in the space complexity. Therefore, aside from our input and output arrays, no extra memory proportional to our input is used, making our space complexity constant. Let's turn this into code. First, let's begin by making
this
an
is
array
like
the same
Java
size as our
solution.
input array, so we have somewhere we may save our results to. Next, we need to iterate through our input list, calculate corresponding running sums, and save them to our results array. Notice that our first value is always going to have the same value in our results array. This is because there are no previous values to add onto our first value, so the sum will always just be the first value. I'm going to put this value in the first index of our results array. The reason I'm assigning this value now, rather than in our for loop, is because we use previous values
Dang,
of running
I'm not
sums to
first. I'm
calculate
late.
following running sums.
No, no,
This
you're
will make our
never
code look
late.
cleaner.
You're here with
For
me.
our for
How you
loop,
been,
we do
infamous
not need to
Nug?
start at the first
You wanna
element,
become
as
a
we have
plushie?
already calculated the running sum in our results array. We can start at the second element at index 1. All we need to do now is assign the corresponding index in our results array to the sum of our current value,
I'm just
and the value
learning.
just before our current index in our results array, which we know is the sum of all the elements
Yay!
before our current
We have
index.
some plushies
No-
joining my kettle. Let me turn on the gacha wheel. And actually, I forgot earlier, but I was mean. But I forgot to reset the wheel, so there was actually less choice. So let me change it again. I am alive. You say you got Clefairy! Yo, a stinky Pokemon! Look! Clefairy! Look, you at the front! You have the front row seat. Sort of. Hey. Told you I'm stinky. Okay, sorry, you're a good smelly Pokemon. There's a fairy Pokemon. It can never stink. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh wait, there was none. Ah. No, no one is allowed to see this one. Ah! Yose, you fell. Oh my god, the sound is gonna be forever because the next one got a Yoshi. No one saw that one. But how you been in my famous Yoshi? Yeah, Yoshi. How you guys how you guys been today? Did you guys did something fun today as well? Ah no,
Our current
I'm
index
failing.
in our results array, which we know is the sum of all the elements before our current index. Notice that if we had started at index 0, we would
Just
have been
worked.
accessing an
Ah,
element in
how was
results
Workies?
at index -1. This is out of bounds and would have thrown an exception. But because we assigned our first value and started at the second element in the array, we avoided this problem.
Sweepy.
Once our loop finishes, we may return
To
our results array.
much customers.
The time
I
complexity is
don't
bigger
really
then, as we
like
go over
working
every element in our input.
in retail. Oh
The
no,
space complexity is
hospitality
constant,
because I get so.
Because aside from our input and output arrays,
I'ma quit
we
as
do
a
not
chef.
create
Too
a
much
data
food
structure
cooking. Yes, I
proportional
had
in
that
size to our
too.
input in our solution. There is an alternative solution where we do not need to create a new array to save our results in. Notice that
I
once we
used
use
to
a value
be
to
a
find the sum,
well, a
we no
part-time chef
longer use
too.
that value in our future
And man,
calculations.
I've never noticed that people are
Therefore,
fucking
we
such
can
a
overwrite
pig.
this value with our result.
Like they
and
all
use
eat
that
at the
result in our
freaking
future
same
running
time.
sums.
It's so bad.
Then we can return the input array, as it will be filled with our resultant running sums.
Like
However,
can't they like
one must be wary when modifying
be
the
more
input array.
divided in eating time
This
or
is
something?
because unexpected behavior can occur when an array, after being used as input, no longer has its original values, as they have been overwritten.
I am so tired. Oh, what
The
did you
time
do?
complexity remains the
I
same.
hope you're not that
They go event,
tired.
because
And
we
if
are
you
still
are, you
performing
should
the same
go
number
take
of
some nap or
operations on each
sleepies.
element. The
I
space
took
complexity
a
is
nap
constant,
in,
because our
during
solution does
my
not
work,
create
like
a data
during my
structure
lunch hour.
proportional in size to our
Because
input.
I was so exhausted. I was
We are
like, I need a
operating
nap.
directly in our input array.
I got 7 heads.
Let's
What
turn
the
this
heck?
into
What the
code.
hell?
This time, we don't need to
I
initialize
mean,
a
I
new
see
array,
currently an
so
ad
we may just start
happening
with a loop.
for 2 minutes.
We'll start from the second element, like before. Remember,
Oh, we start from the second
this time
element.
we're overwriting the values in our input array,
Ooh,
which means our first
overwritten.
element is already the correct value. Now we do as we
Okay.
did last time, assigning our current element to the sum of the previous element and the current value. The right-hand side
Wait. So the first one will be the number array first index. The second one will be the first index will be the number array minus 0, so the original with the current one. So okay, yeah.
is executed first, with the original value from the input array. Then that value is overwritten with our calculated result. We can shorten this line a bit
It's
by
still
using
going.
the addition as
Seriously? Well, I see 1 more minute and 15 seconds left, but is that accurate actually or not? Because I was always wondering if the notification I gave at the bottom if accurate or not, because I cannot test this unless it's actually a stream, honestly. Does that make sense? I got 2 more ads left. Oh my god, I'm gonna wait till the ad break is over. In the meanwhile, I'm just gonna stand up for a second, just for my own blood circulation as well. Because I'm a developer and I keep like sitting down. I'm as lazy as my kettle here. Look at my kettle being so cutie. One more ad now. 10 more seconds. You can do it, I believe. Hey, the community is back. Okay, so it is accurate. Cool. Cool to know. Okay, let's continue the video.
assignment operator, as all we are doing is adding the previous running sum to our current
So whenever
value.
there will be an ad ongoing, I will take
When the loop
like
finishes,
the 3 minutes
we may
to
return the input
walk
array.
a bit, drink a bit.
The time complexity is big O of n, as we go over every
Oh,
value in
give
our
me a
input.
moment. My dad is actually calling me, so give me 5 minutes. And I am back. See, that was not 5 minutes. I was very quick. I was very quick. Got like a sudden call of my dad because he wanted to meet up tomorrow. So pretty much that. So let's see if we can finish this video without interruption again.
The space
Because it was
complexity
only
is
6 minutes
constant
left.
because we do not create any data structures proportional in size to our input. This has been the solution video to problem 1480, running
Okay.
sum of 1D array.
I understood this one.
Thank you for watching.
I like this approach because it's quite clean and neat. But I like this solution was the first one I came up with. But it gave me a sense of how to do it because like this one it actually puts a new array. It creates a new structure of new numbers in the array, and the other one just overwrites it, like how the video explained. So interesting. Let's see this one. Oh yeah, I never got into this one yet. I'm getting money for my birthday for a new PC. Ooh! Are you buying the parts alone and putting it in together, or are you going to buy a pre-built PC? Nice! What is like the heaviest program or a game that you're playing currently? Or that you wanna play actually on the new PC? Pre-built. Ah! Many intermediate and advanced problems will require us to work with a data stored in an array with 2 or more dimensions. This basic problem will help us understand how to iterate over a sum, the value in a 2D array. We encourage you to try solving 1672 richest customer wealth on your first, and then return here and watch the video solution. It does not need to be so expensive, something I can code on. Ah, wait, is it a Windows PC or a Mac computer? Or OS? Like, myself, I notice is I really do not like building coding on a Windows PC, honestly. I've been spoiled. Like, I like to code more on my MacBook that I currently have for my job. And it has actually been quite nice. I also currently started a new project myself, which is an invoice maker. But this is something I might show you guys in the later when I have a bit more developed in it. So let's start on the second problem. What languages do you actually use to code? So here it says you are given mxn integer grid account where account ij is the amount of money in the ith customer and has the jth bank. Return the wealth that the richest customer has. A customer wealth is amount of money they have in all their banks. The richest customer is the customer that has the maximum wealth. Also, do you code like in Visual Studio Code, and do you use like a virtual machine or something like that, or not at all? So for example, in example 1, we have the input 1, 2, 3 and 3, 2, 1. Yeah. And the output is 6. So customer 1 has a wealth from 1, 2, 3, and that's 6 here. And customer 2 has a wealth of also 6. Both customers are considered the richest with wealth and each returns 6. Okay. So now we have another customer. Ooh. We have 3 arrays. No, we have 1 array of 3 mini arrays inside. Accounts 1, 5, 7, 3, and 3, 5. Six, 10, 8. Okay. And the third example is 3 again. This, and the output is 17. So 17, 11, 15. So this one has the highest one. My old PC break, and now I'm using my phone to code, and I don't like that. Okay, I'm not complaining compared to that, honestly. I think that is way worse. How do you do that? How do you do that? Is that possible even? I mean, I guess with a lot of preservation you can do it. Oh, we got a plushie wheel. Okay, you get a choice, Nug. You get a choice. You can either be Yoshi, or you can respin for a new one. But you can only get one choice. You cannot backtrack. So do you want this one or a new one? Second option. Okay, let's go. We all want gacha anyways. That's understandable. 3, 2, 1, go. have another ghetto in the house today. We have a lot of ghettos. Let me grab. Instead of Yoshi, you are. Look, look. Ta-da! Hello. I'm gonna try to put you also on the cat. Oh, no, Yoshi! Oh, there's a perfect opportunity. Look. You are legit in the arms of the cat. Look. How cute. I put you in the arms of my cat though. It has like the cutest pink like toe beans ever. Look how pink it is. You just want to squish it. Okay, sorry. Get so distracted by it as well. Aba! Okay. The constraints are M is the account length. N is to see in the first array how long it is. 1? What? 1? 1 is bigger or equal to M. And N, which is between 50, lower than 50. And I might join you VC on server later and code there. Cool, sure. Have fun. You can always join. I don't really have much coding stuff on my VC, I would say that. Since I just started the whole journey. But feel free and join, and always open for discussions and ideas. And honestly, I am kind of lost with the whole this thing. So we have the account. Why is this so? You're given mx and integer grid. Return the valve that the richest customer has. So, like a nested, what's it called? I think we need to iterate to both, I think. So, for well, we need the wealth of each customer, so uh uh I think we start with a variable which is called customer wealth. And then in the for loop we have let and they already said like I is the customer, so customer I, and then I needs to be Um, the amount of lengths, I guess. Uh, does that work? Uh, oh wait, so this one will iterate to the uh, mm, mm. I'm not entirely sure what to do, honestly, because so you have a bigger array. Inside you have another array, so this is the big array. So the first array I need to iterate to the length. I don't like that if I hover over the IDE, it doesn't like tell me what's happening. Oh, I just noticed. I called it customer. Okay, so the customer, then we go through the customer, the length of it, and the amount of customers in the account, I suppose. I think something like that. Does that make sense? No, 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 no. Equal to 0. And I'm just gonna call this I because otherwise it's confusing. And then we will iterate through it to the length, and this needs to be stored into an array. So dot push. Is that how you call it? Push item to array in JavaScript. So here we have mango and stuff, and then after we pushed it, you can still. Mm. Yeah, so I think I pushed the account Customer dot, no, not dot, I accounts. But this is like iterating through it, so I'm. Oh, I don't need to do it like this, maybe? Mm. To to the array? Eh? Na 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 na. Oh, you can't push another array into it. Na 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 I'm not dead. Oh, I am thinking very, very freaking hard. I think this, I need to remove this and then do another for loop. Close it, open it, change this to J. Doesn't make sense. I say, that's my catchphrase. I say that the most. Oh. I usually also say like something like I'm alive. I am still alive. Da, da, da. Mm, mm. And then this one needs to be J, right? Or does that not make sense? I'm drinking a smooth and it's real good noise. Hey, something fell. No, no, you fell. Let me pick you up. Ow. Ah!
We
Save
interrupt our
work.
stream for an
Thank
important
you.
announcement.
Here, I'm gonna put you back.
Save the game, otherwise you will feel
That'll be your
cause you have to start the
boy.
level again. So
Here we go.
save the game. Do it, you fuck.
I think it's like auto saved here already. Mm. What? Oh, did I? I actually forgot. This doesn't make sense though. Or does it? Oh! Give me a moment. Yes. I'm still struggling. I don't think I understand it that well. And it's still easy. Oh, there's a hint button. Calculate the wealth of each. Well, mm-hmm. Mm, what do you mean? You mean like what is my job currently? Mm, is a software engineer. I'm building phone app. Oh, phone app. I can't say a lot about it due NDA currently, but I'm working on a phone app application in React Native. But I'm just a junior developer, but but I don't understand the problem statement that well. Or well, no, I do understand the problem statement. We have an array and that has arrays within it. In high school, I'm learning how to make a game, website, app, and others. Ah, oh, I did a career switch. That's why I didn't study for development because I studied in my school. I studied art, so animation, drawing, and all those kind of stuff. That's why most of my Twitch assets is made by myself, except for my model. This one I just rigged. I didn't draw. And pixel art you can see is not made by me either. But all the other stuff is made by myself. I see, I see. Cool. Are you making your own game now currently? Ah, I see there's an ad break. Yeah, pixel art is like a complete other style, which I cannot reproduce. Like, it's a really part of patience, in my opinion. But the reason why I also wanted to start coding and learning coding is because I really want to start making my own applications. Like, I like to make stuff from scratch. And whether it's drawing from scratch, building it from scratch, physically, or making it from scratch like an empty canvas, like on Visual Studio Code, it doesn't matter. It's 9, crapping 9. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna take a small walkies around the house and get me some drinks because I'm thirsty. did the ad finish? Damn, that was fast. I thought to get like quick foodies as well. I'm guessing 12 ads. Oh my goodness. They are increasing the number like insanely high. Thank you for still sticking around after 12 ads, man. I would have hated it every freaking time. I'm done. I'm next time. Yeah. So I think the first one is to show how long the first one is, and the second one will just show I think how long the thingy is. I think, and then um I'm moaning. Mm. Like, it's not hard to understand what it's written, you know? I can freaking read. So what they do is they have two in this length. No, yes. And then uh 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 I think it needs to calculate each one. So let me see. So const wealth is equal to account I J's index plus. It feels like kind of similar to what the previous guy did, like in the previous statement what we had. So like what he did, he had another array and then he put this on one. And then what he did was like this one -1 -1. Oh. And then added it to the current one. And then next time having fun. Yeah, like I'm cracking my brain a little bit. Like I really want to get better, so I really like to try, but I am the person that really does a lot of, oh my freaking god, this kind of stuff that everything started falling the second I wanted to grab like a freaking fork only. I really want to get better, so but I'm kind of forcing it as well. I don't know if that's a way to go. But I also feel like, at least with drawing, I never gave up. And at least I can feel a little bit happy of what I reached so far. So I think I should do the same for coding. Even though maybe it sounds so ridiculous because I don't see any progress currently. Mm. Let's see. And then can we return? Oh my goodness. Let me put this book on the other side. Return the number. Oh yeah, and then we need to check which one is the highest one, right? That is what the solution says. It doesn't want the thing back. It wants to see which one is the highest. So, I think in this solution, it is best to check each customer, iterate to them, and make them also back in a 2D array, and map through it which one has the highest, and then from that number, I should return that. So I should have all customer info, I would call this. Which is also, what's your favorite candy? Ooh, I have a lot, but candy is so specific. I know what my favorite dessert is at least. My favorite dessert is tiramisu. What is yours? Candy is really hard. But I think what I really like sometimes is those chocolate coffee beans. Although I don't even drink coffee, I really like those. So I'm gonna store them in this array. Banana pudding. Ooh, sounds interesting. And I think I probably can make it at home. I should try and make that. I do like bananas. Like not too long ago, I made like banana cupcakes. Really nice because I had like an overdose on banana, honestly, at home. Yeah, it is so good and so easy to make as well. Hello, zombie killer whale. Can I give you a hint for this problem? Yeah, you can. I'm quite stuck. Hello. Welcome. Do you also want to become a plushie in the stream? Oh my god, my cat has been body slamming all the plushies. Yeah, like at least like I know when banana is like looking on the outside like darker, I'm like, oh yeah, at least the inside is still usable, you know. So I'm like, and my boyfriend looks at me and discuss like, no, that is already bad and expired. I'm like, no, the inside is still good. See? And then I show it. He's like, whoa, mind blown. How do you become a plushie? Well, at the bottom you will see like a weird dessert button, which is your channel points. And if you press on it, you will see the plushie wheel. Or the plushie gacha. If you do that, there will be this wheel appearing. And with this wheel, you can become a plushie in the stream. Nice! So let's see who you get. Do you like to play gacha games? Let's see if you're gonna win or lose. Or nothing, you know, depends. You will always get something, it's always a prize. We get the Kato! Let me see. We have a lot of Kato today, that's fun! I think I actually... Oh, here. this tiger, I think. No. Here we go. Look, look! You're this cutie. Oh, hello. I'm gonna put you here with the cat. It's almost merged together. It's like his child now. I'm trying to save up for a BD tuber. I want to see what I look like. Oh, yeah. There's a. I mean, it's quite a long way, right? So you can try. It would be fitting if I got a whale plushie. I actually do have a whale plushie. I love that whale plushie even. Like, before I started playing gacha games, I just wanted this because it looks super adorable. Because, wait, let me show it to you actually. It's super cute. So this is the whale plushie. Or orca, I don't know what you want to call it. But the most fun part of this is, ta-da! It has a mouth. And it feels really nice. Like, look at this small teeth. It has teeth. Way too long. Well, actually, a lot of my friends gotten that amount of channel points before because I used to stream like 12 hours streams as well. And then you are easily gonna get it. But I refrained from doing that. One, because it was not healthy for me to stream that long in a row. And two, it will probably happen because I am streaming a lot more often these days. So hopefully. But I have not created a chibi tuber yet, so that will be interesting. Account length will give you the number of customers. This is because each customer is represented in a single array. In the account array, length will give you the number of the bank accounts. Oh! Okay. Like this then. More. And then, let's see. I do want to store the customer, I think. Be right back. Yes! Like, I was trying. I read the top part of the thing, but I was like really looking at it. I'm like, oh, unga bunga, my brain is dying. Even though it's not that uh uh uh, uh problem. But thank you. But this does help. So let me write it. So this will iterate through the amount of accounts, and this should iterate through the the customer's bank account, banks, customers. Well, I think just like that. Then iterate through the customer's wealth, something like that. Then you will want to start at J0 since the array starts at 0. Why? Because if I do like here -1, you have like the first index of the accounts, and it's added to the second. No, it doesn't make sense actually. Yeah, you're right. The mo you can hear like my tone and voice of confidence like going "Whee, boof." Uh like I think what I want to try to do is like create another 2D array with the maximum amount of items. So if you see first account is so much. Do I need to do that though? Yes, I do. It's not better to start at 0 as well then. Mm. All customer info I. Does that make sense? Can I assign it like this? Ugh, it doesn't wanna show me the. I'm so used for my IDE to like hover over it and see what the problem is. That is one thing that really bothers me that I can't do it. Really makes me need to think. What is it? I mean, that's the whole idea of this, but I want to assign index with I. Does that make sense? Switch to IC easy. True, but then I need to write the do this part. No, we're gonna do it. I should not keep relying on the IDE. And I can always run it, right? And see what the issue is. Oh, oh. I'll face it later. Yeah, here it says it is on compiler level, that's why. It's not on render level? Does that make sense? Does it make sense? An element express should take an argument. Does that make sense? So the first element will store 0. I think that makes sense. I think it makes sense. um Can you explain what you want to do? Like the idea is I want all customer info to have like the first array to be the customer itself, and the second array I wanted to have the end result of the valve itself. And then after I have done that, I can iterate to the end result, I think. Oh yeah, but it doesn't need to necessarily know which customer it is. It only needs to know which one is the highest. So I think it's just valve. I'm thinking too hard for this. I think maybe valve is already enough then. You only care about, yeah. Indeed. So you have the first loop that will fill in 0 here, the first index, and then it will fill in 0 on the second one as well. Oh, do I need to? I can just change this to I. Mm, mm, I feel like I can start up on J's like second index because like if I do it like this, I can both get the index from this one here from the zero array and add it to the current one. Uh, but this just adds the wealth of one person. How do I see it from multiple people? Hmm. Uh. Mm. Uh. I think maybe I don't return it directly because that would change it. Uh. Maybe this one needs to be on the higher scope. Mm. Mm-mm. That doesn't make sense. I need a piece of paper. I need to write this down or try to visualize it for myself. Mm. Oh yeah, I can just uh I think uh mm, what happens if I write this? Run. My cat started to move. He's gonna brew some chickens. Look at his butt. And he's sitting on them. He's really brewing some chickens. For each customer, wealth should be initialized for 0. Then you have to add each other. Six. So it is this issue? Oh, run. For each customer, wealth should be initialized to 0. Then you should add the customer bank to each other. So actually I should have like 3 customers then first. Or no, I should create no, it doesn't matter to know that. I got 14 here. Past the 2 test cases actually. I am surprised. What is this button? Oh. Mm. Mm. What happens if I return it like in here? Will it be much different? I think it will be. Uh, uh. No, so maybe not in here, but here? After the for loop? Because I did it too early? No. Mm. Mm. For each customer's wealth should be initialized to 0. So maybe each customer needs to be initialized to 0, so it should start wealth here, and then it should return it here. No, because I'm returning it way too early then. Hmm. Oh, whoops. Thought I removed it. Ah. 2, 6. 2. 4. Why do I get 2? That is... Oh, because it only gets these 2. No, that doesn't make sense. Uh. I'm still failing one though, honestly. And I don't think it needs to be outside here either. What does this even add to 15? Damn. I feel like I just got lucky here and here because it ended twice. Mm. Not a number, okay. So that is not the way. Let me check my eggs. Hmm. Can you explain why you have wealth? Well, I thought that uh since we have account here. Oh wait, that doesn't make sense. No. Hmm. Well, in the previous thing I had a -1 here, so it could add up from the previous one to the current one, but that didn't make sense. So that does not work. Is this a moment where you use like the plus this thing? I keep forgetting what this operator does, honestly. Well, let's see if it works, honestly. I'm just YOLOing. Well, I thought like the previous time is I need to add them to each other because it was the previous one with the current one, and then you get the full the the end result, the salute ah my god, it sucks how to explain it. But I thought like if I do it like this, the previous time I could add the previous number that I had, for example 1, and then plus 2, and then it will be 3, and then the next time it will be 3 plus 3, it will be then 6, and then 6 plus 4, it will be 10. Kind of like that idea. But that didn't make sense, of course, because I just added it with each other. How is this? This one actually went through. Huh? Eh? I feel I'm close. I feel I'm close. I'm doing something at least. Hmm. So it has 6. And then iterate to the next one. More the next one. Hmm. You're right. It's useful here. You need to update the current wealth. GS is equivalent to the wealth, which is the right approach to calculate the running sum of the... Oh no, math. Run. Hello, Rocca. How are you doing? Well, it is not necessary. It is math, but not completely math. Chilling, resting at home. Maybe if I'm doing this, you can fall asleep easier. So, like this? Number scares me. Well, me too sometimes. But, yeah. But I want to practice on solution solving issues like these. So this is indeed what I wanted to do actually earlier, but I failed. But I'm still missing something though, because okay, let's loop through it actually. So if I No, really. By the way, before you fall asleep then during this, you wanna be part of the plushie gang with my cat here on the throne? He has been sitting a lot more at the corner now. It's actually nice to see him. Okay, so loop through it. So we start with the variable wealth, which has nothing. So then we first go through 0, the index 0 here, and we go to the length of it. So the length is, I suppose, 3, and it will increase by 1. It what? Wait, is it increasing too early? I think it's increasing too early. Is this it? Oh, plushie redeem! Don't be scared of numbers. It's not scary. Oh, okay. Thank you for saying that. Oh. Let me show the plushie wheel. 3, 2, 1, go! I'm so sorry, Roka, but cat is already taken by the first one who came in. Hey, 3, 2, 1, go! But instead, you got to become a famous unicorn. Look at my beautiful and handsome unicorn. It's so fluffy, I wanna die! Oh my god, my cat does not give one fuck. Look at this, it's actually hilarious. Oh my god, I only execute right after the loop has done. Okay. So it has, okay, so it starts with 0 then, and it will iterate like the amount of time it has here. So in this use case, it will go 3 times. So the first time it will be 0, 0. Oh no, this length is also 2 times. Wait, 2 times. Do I need a third? I need a third thing. Yeah. Oh, it is this one. It's 3. And this one is 2, right? Because account length is 2, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is 3. Okay, so it will iterate 3 times. So then it will be 0. It will be 0, and then so the wealth 0, which is currently also 0, will be added of 0 and 1 then. So wealth will be 1. Then we do this again. So this will be 1. So 1 plus 2 will be 3. And then one more time. 3 plus 3, it will be 6. Actually, I'm using the worst scenario because I should do it on the one that I failed. So this one, in this scenario, account length is 3. This one is 2. And then this one, it will... Should I just do account plus 1? Because I feel like it's not enough, right? Or is it? It should... Wait. Before I do that. So, the first time, on index 0, so 1, no, 0, 0, 1, loop again. You figure out what went wrong, you keep stepping through the code. Yeah, that's why I'm like going through it like very, very slowly this time. So, and this time it will loop again. So this will be 1, I think. Index 1. So now this is 0, this index 1. So 1 plus 5 should be 6. Okay, this one makes sense. I got the 6. So let's see 7. And then we go back here. Did we return it too early? Because we returned the wealth already on the first try. But then this one doesn't make sense. Oh, this is the highest number. And then we stop. We are returning the wealth too early. I think. But if I don't give the wealth now, it will lose its value. So how do I do this? Oh, I can. No, I can't. Wait, maybe? I think I'm returning the value too early, that's why. You computed wealth for the first customer, I returned it. Yeah, that's why. So I'm now thinking. But doing it outside doesn't make sense either, because. Does it? I don't know. Fails off my test case. Ha 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 ha. Oh, because now it collects everything, so it's not like it is separating them person by person. So I need to make a variable for each and one of each length and put them together. Because this is the sum of everything, and probably for this one too. And for this one probably too. So how to separate them? So now I have only one wealth, obvious. But in the end I need the amount of how big the account length is. So so maybe that was the reason why I wanted to make an array, a 2D array, and then loop through that one instead. Does that work even? I think it might. I want to try that. I want to try that. So let customer info total wealth each person. Which is an array. And then, oh, I can do it in one array, right? Because I can push it per wealth into. I think this one is declared a little bit too early, maybe. And then we start again. And then maybe this one, the total wealth dot push. Oh, and then you can push it in an array. And then it will start again. And I think we should have then 3. Um, um, mm, Not an array to loop through. Wonderful. And then what I can do then is my god, this sounds so messed up. But I think what I can do is another one last array for let k is equal to 0. K has the length from length, and k is it will look through it. It will see if um if um highest, oh, let highest wealth well oh wealthiest. I don't think it's a word, but oh well. So let we have like the wealthiest person is equal, no, it's just what's it called? It's just initialized here. No, I need to initialize on the upper scope. So wealthiest will be equal to total, no, if total wealth person K is bigger than this, then 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 um then oh, it's smaller, right? If wealthiest is bigger than no, if wealthiest is bigger than total, wait, it's the other way around. If wealthiest is bigger than total wealth person's item, money, then return wealthiest, and else it should, I think it was the other way around, honestly. Hey! My cat threw my other... Wait, who do you... Oh. Yuchuroka! How dare you? Here. He's giving you a massage. So, I think it was the other way around. If wealthiest is bigger than total thingy, total wealth of each person, then it will return wealthiest. No, oh yeah, it was the other way around. If wealthiest is smaller than each person, then it should. Oh my god, brain, come on. Then it needs to change into the current one. Oh, oopsie, wrong. Ctrl C. It needs to change into the current one. Else it needs to return wealthiest. Okay. Moment of truth. No! Undefined. Huh? Nani? Why? Eh? Why is Maybe because it's nothing here. So let me actually change wealthy. Yes, not in this scope because it will never reach here anymore anyways. Let me change it here. Oh. Hey, here. Run one more time. Eh. Undefined again! Nani? Okay, I'm gonna throw this in the IDE. Fuck this. Okay. Let me actually change the overlay a little bit. You got this, just execute the code in your head. Ugh. Uh, yeah, I was actually gonna just change it to the IDE because I want to console log a few things to see. Okay, but I guess. So I started with initializing an array. Then we went to this part. And we know this part works. Oh shit, it's because I have the tree here. Was that the reason? That's a stupid reason, honestly. No, it was not a tree there. What you doing? Why you keep throwing Wonka off? He's just giving you a good massage. Why you so ungrateful, little bitch? Come on. Kato is being so ungrateful. I love you. I love you so much, boy. Okay. Let's take which test case? We're gonna take this one. This one is quite random. So, 0 length will be 1, 2, 3. 3. But the thing is, I don't think I can do any console logs in this shit. Before line 12. Like it only shows like output. Oh, it does. Huh? What is this? Standout? Huh? I didn't see this before. That's so funny. Oh, it does show the total numbers. Hey! Thanks. Last time I tried it and it didn't work. Maybe. Oh. Wait. Huh? Why can I not comment this? Oh, there. Let me run it again. I want to see if I can run it. Huh? Oh, it does work. Oh, okay. Nice. So this one does show my total amount. Hey boy. No, my boy is leaving. He doesn't like there's so many plushies on his bed. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna bully you anymore. Please come back. Whoa, it takes so long to compute that I wrote oh, oopsie. Huh? 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 Oh, I can put it here. Oh, that's nice. I I think I broke it. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me just copy this just in case I lose it. Hey, try again. Oh, because I didn't return anything. Okay, fine. Because TypeScript otherwise started crying about it. Oh, here. Why does it undefined? Is my state? Is this one wrong? Oh, huh? Huh? Why did this one changes? That's not okay. I would have expected to be 10, 10, so I think this part is wrong. But the fact that it doesn't show a number is like something more concerning, honestly. Okay, okay. I found a flaw, I think. Oh no, it's because I do declare it outside here, right? What if I don't declare it like this? If I declare it outside, what happens? Run again. Okay, this helps a lot. This helps a lot more. And can't even read it. What do you mean you can't even read it? How am I supposed to save it like that? Hey, go away, screen. Wrong expression? Yeah. By the way, I don't think I have asked, but are you also a developer? Or what kind of language do you use? Eh? Why this one doesn't? Huh? Is it because it's not declared to a number? Yeah, I'm a software engineer. I can use multiple languages. Ooh, what is your most used language? Hello, Shinspiegel. Oh, some delicious TypeScript. Yes, yes, it is TypeScript indeed. How are you? How are you? But if I declare it here already, it doesn't make sense. And indeed delicious. I use Python a lot. Ah! What kind of software do you build? Or are you not allowed to say that? Do you have any pet project you're currently working on? And hello, hello, Shinspiho, you wanna become a part of my fluffy collection here? These are all the viewers that came by today, and you can be part of it. If you want to be part of it, you can, in the channel points below, choose plushie wheel, and you can become a plushie. But I need something pink. You need something pink. Ooh, that's a tough question, problem. Oh, I do have a few pink plushies, but you gotta gacha it, man. It's not something you can grab like this. My stream is also about gacha and luck. So, I need points. Well, there you had it. You have points. I think if you follow, you get 100 points, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes, you do. And thank you for the follow. Let me see. Let me see. Where is the thingy? See, this is the gacha wheel. Everything comes with a prize, and let's see if you win. 3, 2, 1, go! You got moody. I try to avoid talking about my personal life too much, but for fun, I have been doing a lot of LeetCode recently. What got you interested in programming? Ah, I see, I see. I can understand. Uh, oh, you're also doing LeetCode. I see. What got me interested? For my job. Wait, before I continue with that, I legitly cannot focus on one thing. Is here. This is Moody, I think, or no, this is Octi. Where's Moody? Um, Moody happens to have a happy, I think. Where's Moody? Moody. But what got me interested in coding is I'm currently doing it as my job. I am a software engineer. And my native language I use for it is TypeScript currently. And I work on a mobile application, which is written in TypeScript with React framework. I found Moody. This is normal trait for developer. Well, I mean, I am talking still, so I guess I am slightly still multitasking. Look here. I have this one. You can choose to be angry, which is purple pinkish, or you can be happy to be blue. So which one do you want to be? But I am a software engineer. I first studied animation, but due unable to find something in the industry, I want to change career actually. And I think around 10 years ago, or a bit more than that already. Here we go! You are Angie. Let me put you here. Ping, ping, ping. But around 10 years ago, a friend of mine told me about coding, and then we started like writing something small. And I really remember like the idea of creating something from pretty much nothing to something, and it appeared, and if I pressed on it, it actually worked. So that was really fun. So I thought, hey, maybe I can do something in that field as well. And my boyfriend as well has did these kind of traineeship as well. So I thought, like, hey, if he can do it, I can do it too. So I went searching into like these career switches thing, and I got in as a small consultancy. They taught you like the very basic of coding, as well, like in Java, what an int is, what a string is, whatever is. And yeah, and now I am currently, I think, 2 years in, but I'm still like lacking a lot of basic, I noticed, or at least a very hard problem solving. And as feedback from my colleague, they actually recommended this website to try and maybe train my problem solving. So I thought like, hey, let's try it out and do it on stream, because what more inspiration would it give to other people to also try it? Because I'm a noob, so I feel some people are also a bit hesitant to try stuff when they know they are going to be bad, like me, haha. So I feel this is also a bit more encouraging that everyone starts somewhere, and it's okay to fail massively on an easy task like this. So kinda this is the reason. Can't focus on multiple stuff. This is a normal trait for developers. Yeah, I really have like issues with that. I really need to put like a headphones up with music sometimes to like be on myself and think. They say TypeScript is contagious. I have heard TypeScript is getting very contagious, but I really like working with TypeScript as well. Like for me, it feels, since my first language was Java, that language is a very strict language, as you guys probably already know. And I then afterwards went to JavaScript, and that was too dynamic and loose suddenly, which I got so confused about. So I was like, what the hell is this? And then I find TypeScript kind of being a nice middle ground of it. You still name stuff, but it's okay to like do stuff what Java couldn't. Nice, pinky, purplish pinky. That's cool. I also dropped design in favor of software. Yeah, for me, it's like I want to try to do something in between. So I hope at least by the end of some years, I am actually able to develop something that I can integrate my art and my coding skills together into one product together, whether it be a game, a visual novel, or something else. Like, we never know. But I think that would be very cool for myself as well to learn and create something. Yeah, just creating something from scratch is really fun. That's why I also did animation, because it's also turning an image into something alive. Java is so cool, but between Java and Die in Flames, I would totally die in flames with Happy Smile. Oh, wow. Wait, I need to turn off the fire for a second for my eggs. It's on the fire. But yeah, that is pretty much my story. How did you guys start it into programming, actually? Like, you don't have to tell, obviously. It's a safe space. Just feel comfortable and help me code. Okay, I got my eggs. Sorry. Yeah, I think programming is very satisfying when I think of succeed in solving a problem or creating something. I totally agree with that. Like, I think when I just started at my external company working as a React Native developer, I think the first time when I actually was able to solve something on sort of my own, or come up with a solution, or actually be able to reproduce something that other people give me the lead in, was really satisfying, and I'm really happy to help people in this kind of way. But I feel I lack so much knowledge sometimes. I do drag my colleagues a little bit down, but then they always encourage me to say like, no, you're not. You're just a trainee. You're learning. It's fine. Like, what do you expect yourself in 2 years to be as good as colleagues that has been 7 years in the field with work experience? I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I just tried computer science in college, and I really, oh my god, that's really fun how you stumble upon it. Work with design isn't a good engineer was pretty much easier, so I started and got hooked in, and I decided to make a degree in it and a master, and now a doctorate. Oh shit, that is impressive. like when I think about it, like in my studies, I wished I had like a little bit of coding knowledge back then, like even the like small HTML or these kind of knowledge, because I started completely blank, honestly. Like even though we did 10 years ago a little bit of coding, like that was like legit, like I don't know, like this small amount. Like can you see it? It was like legit this. Uh, and the code I wrote was like in batch code with add echo and pop-up windows popping up, those kind of things. But I'm much older than you probably. Well, you can guess my age. My age is not a secret since it's kind of open for everyone to know. PC for me was a DOS. Was it a DOS? What does that mean? And let me actually think of this solution. So dot log. I'm this old. Yeah, I'm gonna search it now. Disk operating system. Was that? I remember vaguely this. Damn! 1980. Like, I think the earliest when I got a PC or a laptop PC was like, I think, let me think. I think it was 2002? 2002? I think that sounds accurate. 2002 to 2004, something like that. I like at least I remember like Windows XP. Log in screen. Like, I remember this. This was so fun to mess around with. At least used to be haven't used Windows in more than 20 years. Oh, are you using Linux or Mac OS? What is your operating system you're working on? This is how old I am. So you can probably guess how old I am. Yeah, Linux baby. Well, I am working with a MacBook at my work, so we are using Unix in the end. Boop. Such an honor to say 23 when you think I have a career switch at 23, but no, I am 28. Oh, pain. Crying inside already. And I happened to get 28 like a month ago. Yeah, it's still in the 20s, you know, very close. I'm around the same age. Oh! Damn, you got so much knowledge already! I'm a bit envious for people who already knew what they oh, well, not knew, but they have so much knowledge around these areas already, and I'm like, I wanted to. So that's why I'm doing this. So it does show it. So if my if statement is wrong, I guess. Is it getting reset or something? Very good that I'm born before the 2000, honestly. I'm still I am legitly a millennial and I'm proud of it. Like, I remember when there was like Pokemon and stuff and Pokemon cards and We actually, like, people say like we actually go outside, but I never actually went outside. I already stayed inside forever because I had very strict Asian parents. My headset suddenly beeped out. Weird. Let's see. So the total wealth is also 6. So I can't see it. Oh, let me see the other test cases then. Yeah, it can see it. So I think my if statement is wrong, honestly. But yeah, question, how was you guys' first experience with coding? Like, did you struggle a lot too? Or I'm envious of people who learn second language as children. I saw one of your channel points is Japanese Duolingo. I'm also learning Japanese. Oh, really? I'm actually going to Japan and actually good that you mentioned it. I still need to do my Duolingo. Let me do it very quickly. Because I currently got a streak of 89 days and I do not want to lose it. But uh muta hmm? Wait. My katakana is very bad though, honestly. Like uh I think my hiragana is quite well currently, but my katakana nah is pretty dead. Naisu. Ah. I thought it was a M. Frick. Ooh, katakana is so bad. Slang. Noisu. Reminds me of Natsu. But look at this streak, guys. Look at this streak. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 289. By the way, if you want to have a link for Duolingo, I have like this link where I have unlimited hearts. It's not super, but it's like a classroom, a Duolingo classroom. So anyone who joins can get unlimited hearts. But there's one downside. I don't know if you're really interested in the competing part of Duolingo, because you have like this ranking system. If you do that a lot of time, you get like EXP, and then by the end of the week, you can increase in rank or decrease in rank and get like whatever diamond or something. If you want to pursue that and be first of the whole nation, be my guest, but then you cannot use this link. But if you are interested for just learning and just going through the course without like having the limitation of being, stuck, I've been learning, but I have to practice more with listening. Uh, I have noticed, but that's my decade of anime watching. I have learned to listen better than to read. So you have the other way around. That's actually interesting. Duolingo didn't work for me. I need to have interaction to learn. I spent almost 1 year learning Japanese with as book. I haven't feel any progress. Have 3 months of interaction. I was able to actually to start to okay. Yeah, I think the thing with me is I feel like very hesitant to start talking. I understand them. Then I'm like ha 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 bye. So I get scared. I get cold feet very quickly. But for Duolingo, a friend of mine also told me like you are not allowed to put in the romanji or the hiragana on, because then you're not learning as well. Like for me, I turned everything off, so I need to actually learn from what's written, and I think it really helps. If I spend a bit more time on the katakana, I think it would be helpful. But how do you get the interaction with other people? Do you talk with the Japanese streamers and stuff? Let's see. So, if well, wealthiest. I think the fact that it starts with 0 here is really leading. So, can I not declare it in the upper scope? Yeah, like the thing as well, I was born with the Chinese Cantonese as my first language, but I know for a fact that my Cantonese is like super bad. Like I can understand it, but a lot of hard words I cannot say them. If wealthiest is smaller, frickies, smaller than this one, then it should wealthiest should be equal to this. Else, return wealthiest. Does that make sense now? Oh no! I thought Busu course was a great start. I preferred it over Duolingo. I do a lot of Anki to memorize vocab. I'm getting ads right now. Oh no! Why you do this ads? Why? Is it too early? Ugh. How do you do? I didn't saw the message. Sorry, my. Wait, which one? Did I miss something? I think my squish brain kinda missed it. Eh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. No, I think you all are very smooth. Welcome back. I think you guys are back, right? Or am I wrong? Let me run this again. Yeah. Welcome back. failed this case. Oh. Also, great that you're visiting Japan soon. Should be fun. Have you visited before? No, I have not actually. This is my first time. First time I was able to save enough for going to Japan. I will be going for like an entire month, so I will be really, really trying to relax. And I think I'm just gonna travel a lot everywhere with my significant other. Beyond Cantonese, what are the other languages? So I live in the Netherlands, so I speak Dutch also, English, Cantonese. I'm trying to learn Japanese, so does that count as well? As very not fluent. I do know a little bit of French since I lived in Belgium as well, so I knew a bit of French. And if I speak very, very disgustingly Dutch, it sounds like German. Does that also count? Other than that, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't speak any other languages than that. Wait, huh? I don't. Five have polygon. I, I don't see the emo, but I feel like it's like a five hat with the exploded brain just now. Holy languages in your head. Yeah, I have too many languages. And the funny thing is, I'm also dyslexic. Oh my god. So it makes it really hard to remember some of them. So sometimes you have like a word in one language and then you want to say it in the current language you're talking. You're like, I don't remember how to say this. And then when you're talking in English and you need an English word, you're like, I only know this in Cantonese. I'm like, this doesn't help. Like translation is the hardest part. And the funny thing is, I do not master any of the languages. Like Dutch, I'm horrible with writing. Honestly, Dutch writing is so horrible. There's so many exceptions. Like, why make a language with so many exceptions, man? Then French, I hate French, honestly. But that's because I probably have no good relation with France. Like the first time when I went to Paris, I was like quite young, and there was like this woman that suddenly walked up to me with a form, and I signed it. I didn't know what it exactly was, and then it demanded money from me, and I was so scared I kind of ran away, and then it started following me, like following a fucking 12 to 14-year-old kid the whole time. You know how creepy that fucking is? Shit. So that kind of happened as well. Slavic. I know a bit of my Slavic languages are Swedish, Finn, Denmark. I right? Denmark, right? As well. Am I correct? And hello, Sea of Tranquility, Polish. I know a little bit, a very, very okay. You need to put it like a little bit of a grain of salt. But I know a little bit of Swedish. Uh, like hey, tack så mycket. Uh, 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 uh. Oh yeah, fun fact also is my boyfriend is Russian, so like there's a little bit of Russian hanging in my head sometimes. So I'm like, I know this a little. I knew some words, but not more than that. And hi! Do you also want to become a plushy tear of tranquility? Become a viewer and become fluffy so I can see you guys all tomorrow again here sitting. It's always nice to see every plushie here sitting. Makes me happy because I'm like, oh, people are here. People actually came over and chatted with me. That was fun. uh, console log. But yeah, if you want to become a plushie, please grab the plushie wheel in the channel points. I'm still stuck on this part. I felt like I was. Oh my god! I sounded. I was moaning. Sorry. Oh, the happiness. Oh my god! I have tears in my eyes. Thank you. I still don't know what I did wrong though. Previously, was because I put the return statement. Oh, yes, I do want to improve this code. Wait, I want to see the other stuff. I'm so happy! Let's refactor it. Really? I only need one loop? Oh, is it because then I put an overarching loop over everything? Is it like a triple loop? Just one loop? Huh? Hmm? Only one loop? Only one loop? Huh? Where's a 2D array? How do you do it only with one loop? I guess maybe I don't need the... Sorry, I meant a nested loop with between four... Yeah, so like nest this one in here, right? I suppose you mean. Okay, that I understand. I was like, only one loop. I'm like, huh? 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 Now you broke my brain. No need to store everyone's wealth in an array just to keep the maximum. Oh, so I can do like 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 this then instead. What is this tree beside it even? Let well test is equal to. So I could actually done this part like this, probably. If you know the limits of a grid, you can make a single loop where you haven't look on this one. Huh? If you know the limits of the grid, you can make one single loop, but I haven't looked in this one. Yeah, you know. Well, in the use case, you know what the limit is, but like, since you have like 3 different use cases, you cannot put it as one specific answer, I think, or hard-coded it. I think. Is that correct? But I think if I put the wealthiest here, so remove this one, and then instead of this one pushing it, I can say like if That is unnecessary. That is necessarily complicated. I worded my message uh, earlier bad. Unnecessarily. Yeah, yeah. Well, let's see, let's see. Maybe if I do like so it's pretty much the same as this, right? I can check like if the wealthiest is higher than the wealth, and if it's so, then we will make the wealthiest the same as wealth, and if not, we will return. Let's see. Save, run. This should work, I think. Oh, and this one can go. Hey! I refactored it! That was so unnecessary. Now we got it. Thanks! Congrats! Thanks! That I was so close here the whole time, honestly. Hey! In the end, the code was destroyed. Submit! Woo! I made it! Did you hear the sheer happiness? Yeah, let's not look at this graph. We do not look at this. This kind of discouraging. Thank you. Let's see what the other people written actually as a solution, because I'm quite curious as well. I mean, is there another way for it? Python, 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 Java, JavaScript. I think I'm gonna go for this JavaScript. Aww, thank you. Oh, this Java, C, JavaScript here. What does this mean? The max result and temporary? The math max static method returns the largest number given input, or infinity if there is no parameter. Oh my god. So this is basically like the if statement what I have written here, pretty much. But then with the math library. But this dude is using ES5 code, man. You could have used less variables and simplified some operation, but this is most readable solution, so I don't know if any more optimization makes sense. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, this only makes sense if you know how to use this operator, and since I didn't know, I was like, okay. I don't know if wealthiest is actually a word, but sure. Yay! So happy. Okay. I want to kind of see what the next one. Oh wait, actually we forgot to check the video. I still want to listen to the video, even though I got the solution in the end. I still want to hear his thought process. If you reach the point where you need to get performance on JavaScript and TypeScript, is the moment to change for a compiled language C. Oh, why? When coding, there's always a trade-off between readability and optimized code, and readability is actually more important. 90%. Yeah, I know. Like I am. Wait, I can show you guys actually this one. So I'm currently reading. Okay, you guys see it? It's in the camera. Haha. It's called Clean Code by Robert C. Martin Siri. Forward by James O. Copeline. Oh, I know that one. Good. I don't recommend this book early on. Oh, really? Why not? Well, I mean, I've been 2 years in the job, but I've been reading it a little bit just because it was recommended by a by a colleague. Makes sense to read book about data structure and algorithms. Yeah, I'm currently picking like some of the other chapters, or I started at the start, which currently is talking about clean code. So the part where they are talking about like readability as well. And I totally agree with readability and completed optimized code or short code because uh, as a team, I need to make code as readable as possible. So it makes it easier for my colleagues to have like uh, to come back to it and add a feature to it later on as well, because then they don't have to spend a lot of time on retracing what is happening in this piece of work, instead of like, oh yeah, okay, I understand this function does this and this and this, easy. The payoff having good base on data structure pays a lot more than cleanness of code. Really? Readable code can catch on code review, but bad code structure poison any project. Huh? How do you mean with bad code structure? What do I need to envision with that? And what's the difference between bad code structure and clean code then? I'm asking so many questions. I don't know if that must be a trade-off. There's no real opposition. I think we can both like try to fix these kind of things, right? At the end, like if you're working in a team, it's the team responsibility as well. It's not the singular. Your time is limited. You need to choose. Ah, yeah. If there is a deadline, uh, I don't really work with a lot of data structure, I suppose. Or at least I don't work a lot in the backend. I mainly work as a front-end developer, so with React Native and stuff. Mm, so I can't really say much about data structure myself. Let's listen to what the person has to say about this.
This is your LeetCode video solution to problem 1672, Richest Customer Wealth. The problem states, we are given an n by n grid accounts where each row is an individual customer and each column is the amount of money that customer has saved in a particular bank. We are asked to
Frontend does not need a lot since most problems are so abstract. For example, most people use Redux doesn't know what flux pattern. Yeah, I have honestly no idea. I started the small fun fact actually, for who is interested, is when I applied or when I got in this traineeship, they asked me what I wanted to do, and I actually told them during the interview that I would really like to do backend engineer, because like, truth to be told, I felt like front-end engineer I would be able to pick up a bit quicker, do my able to visualize stuff a bit faster, and it's just like moving things around as well. And I was like very interested in backend because it's more, indeed, how you said, more abstract. You don't really see necessarily, in my case, like see where it goes wrong. You need to really understand it. And that was something I really wanted to tackle and search. So I actually, when I applied, they asked me like, where would you like to work in? And I actually sat back and look at me, I'm working in front end. But the idea is for me to, when I feel like a bit more comfortable at my front end position, I want to slowly uh, pick up back end stories as well, so I can, you know, practice in that field. That's normal reason why I try to speak about more wide topics. Ah, I see. Like what kind of topics you mean? Like the redux and flux pattern? If you, I prefer backend. If you want to go in that direction, you should definitely look into algorithms and data structures. Yeah, that's why I I'm not sure if this is necessarily the way to go, but that's why I thought also to pick up LeetCode as well a little bit more, because it's not like all about making the application quote unquote layouts. Yeah, data structures and the way how to use them. I wonder if there's like a the course here as well about them. But we will see. I don't know if this is the way, like I said. Time for me. Okay, enough game dev for me today. Time for me to sleep. Aww. But I can't understand. It is also 9 o'clock my place. I need to go to the office tomorrow. Nice to meet you too. I hope to see you back again. I will do another session next week. I'm trying to do this weekly thing. So let's see if I can do another one. I don't think I'm gonna do another one today, but I'm gonna play some gacha later on. So hope to see you next week. Bye bye. Mata. See, my hiragana is a lot better. Okay, let's listen to this video. I still haven't pressed on.
Return the total wealth of the richest customer.
But
Our
how long did it take for you guys to? I don't know much about LeetCode, but practicing arrays of like this specific task is good for foundation for algorithm data structure. Oh, I see. Yeah, it was a nice practice actually for this. It felt, for some reason, I thought this was. It seems easy, but it was a lot harder than I anticipated. But I'm happy that we actually got through with it. Like the part when I actually got it working was really exciting, honestly.
constraints are that m is equal to the size of accounts, that n is equal to the size of a row within accounts, that m and n can have a length from 1 to 50 inclusive, and that the amount of money stored by a customer in a particular bank can be from 1 to 100 inclusive. Let's look at how to approach this problem. Let's begin by visualizing accounts as a table. Here we can see that each row I corresponds to a customer, and that each column J corresponds to a particular bank. We are asked to find the total wealth of the richest customer. The wealth of a particular customer is the sum of all the money they have saved in all their banks. For example, this customer has a wealth of 11. So, the total wealth of the richest customer will be the row with the largest sum. Therefore, what we must do is find the wealth for each customer in accounts by going through all their banks and summing up their values. We can keep track of the largest wealth found, replacing it with larger values of wealth whenever we find them. The time complexity is big O of n by m, as we must traverse over n customers and for each traverse over m banks to find a sum. The space complexity is constant, because we do not create another data structure proportional in size to our input to help us find our solution. Let's turn this into code. Firstly, I'm going to initialize a variable to 0 to help keep track of the largest wealth we have found so far. Now, we must iterate through each customer and accounts, and for each, iterate through their banks. We will use a for loop to iterate through the customers and accounts. This for loop syntax that I'm using is called a for each loop. The way it works is that we must have an object which is iterable. That is, the object can store multiple values which we can access one after the other. Here, our iterable object is our accounts array. We then declare a variable with the same data type as the values stored in our array. In this case, accounts is an array of integer arrays.
Oh no, ad
So,
break.
Our variable
I'm
will
gonna
have
stand up for a
data type
second.
of an integer array. These are the rows in our accounts table. The for loop will then go through each value in our array, saving the current value.
You guys
it's
should
on
also stand
in the
up and get
declared
some
variable
water.
for us to
Very good
access.
for yourself.
This loop is helpful when you want to perform the same operations on all values in an array. Now, for each customer, we must find their wealth. I'll initialize another variable to keep track of this. Now we'll use another for each loop to go through all the banks the customer has money in. These are the values in our row as we sum from left to right. For each bank, we can add the money to our current customer wealth. For example, let's say our first bank has $8 in it. Then our current customer wealth now has $8 added to it. Then the next bank has $7. We add this to our current customer wealth to make a total of $15. We repeat this with the following banks. Once we have summed up all the money in the banks for a customer, we must see if this customer's wealth is greater than the largest wealth we've seen so far. We do this for every customer. I'm going to use the math max function, which returns the larger of two integer values. We'll plug in our current max wealth so far value and the current customer wealth value. The result will be assigned to the max wealth so far variable. This works because if current customer wealth has a greater value, then max wealth so far is overwritten with the new larger value. Otherwise, the result remains the same. After our two loops complete, we return max wealth so far. The time complexity is big O of n by m, because we must go through every row in accounts, and for each row, go through every value. The space complexity is constant, because we do not create a data structure proportional in size to help us solve our problem. This has been your video solution to 1672. Richest customer wealth. Thank you for watching.
Yay! That was the video! I really like this. Next week, I'm definitely gonna do 112. Let's have an introduction to read. I'm probably gonna forget anyways, whatever is happening. Then we wait like for the last 20 seconds before we start. Because the ads. Ads, no! The good old fizz buzz. Oh, you done this one too? Hey, everyone is back from the ad break. It's a classic example. Oh, let me read it then. FizzBuzz is a childhood game that iterates over the range of numbers and simply use simple logic to decide whether to say fizz and buzz or a number. Through this problem, you will learn to convert that logic into code, and you will be introduced to frequently used operators like modulo and... Oh, I did this one before. We can encourage you to give it a try solving. Yeah, in Netherlands we call this what is it called? Juffen. So every seventh number you need to say juf. And every number that is that contains a 7 needs to be set juf, and every number that could be divided by 7 you have to say juf. So I actually did this one in Java before as well. Long time ago though. It's a classic example. Every CS student has probably done it at the start of their study. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to do this next time. So I hope you guys are ready for some FGO. I don't know if you guys play some mobile games or in this sense, but I still play like gacha games on the side. I do not. I want to say I want to recommend it, but I do not want to recommend it because I want to save you guys' wallet. Because then you can use it for my commission. Just kidding. Don't. uh, LeetCode has a wide range of problems. It takes time to learn and even experience. Programmers struggle with many LeetCode problems, but it just takes practice and learning from other people's solutions when you're unfamiliar with a certain algorithm or data structure. Oh, that's how people do it. Yeah, that's why I also checked like the. Oh, thank you for the follow, dear. I don't know why I said tears of tranquility almost, but I meant sea of tranquility. What's wrong with me? Maybe I'm shedding tears because the whole solution took me. Let's see how long it took actually. 3 hours? 3 hours? But yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed doing this. I'm really happy that I'm doing it more frequently now as well on stream. I think that is something I really enjoy. And kind of like also learning from you guys, like experience and hearing like what is your thought process on it. And well, let's do some FGO. I don't know if you guys are really interested, but if you are, stick around. We're gonna read some Valentine stories. I do need to connect my phone very quickly on it. Let me change the screen. And let me turn off the music. Here we go. We have our FGO stream. Uh, there we go. So this is FGO. This is a gacha game where I really like to see very pretty PNGs. That sounds so bad in many ways, but it is true. I love this character so much. It looks so pretty. And she looks so majestic when she's combined as well. Do you guys play any games? Ooh, I leveled up. Oh, only 10? Only 10 servum coins? Seriously, so little. Why are they doing this to me? Why? Ooh, I gotta go to foe. Let me see if I can level up.
ようこそレオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチの強化ラボへそろそろクエストに戻る
I don't think mobile games are for me, but I'll come back when you do more coding. Have fun. Thank you! Jan... wait. Ja... Mate? Wait, I think I read it wrong. Ah! Jamata. Oh, what does that mean? Jamata? Oh, I never heard of that one. I remember that one. Thank you. See you next time. I used to play a lot, and I still like playing single player story games sometimes. Ooh. Like this one is a single player story game. So, okay, it is a gacha, obviously. But what it is, you have like, I can show you a little bit. Like, you have like a story. So you have your main story. So these, and you have like characters that help you throughout the journey. And then you have events like that, but you are not reliant on friends, because most of the stuff you want to do is with your own ability with the game. So choosing which characters and stuff, and the game is actually fair enough to make lower characters, also strong enough to do some content as well. So yeah, the story is very interesting. That's the only thing I can say. And to make a very short synopsis of it, all of humanity died, and you're the only human left. And due some weird causes, people are trying to erase humanity in the future, and you're trying to prevent that. Future and past, actually. So you're trying to prevent that, something like that. If you're interested, it's called Fate Grand Order. I find it a very interesting game. I'm kind of been playing for, let's see, for 940 days straight. That says something. Or it just means that I'm addicted. It's either one of the two. Choose which one you like. So now we're just having a blast. I've heard the Fate lore is pretty complicated. It is complicated, but it depends on which lore you're going for specifically. So you have like different parts of the Fate franchise. You have like the Fate franchise where it's about the war, and you have the Fate franchise when it goes about the I would say the storyline more, and that is called the Fate Grand Order. It's about the last order of the humankind, I would say. And that story is pretty straightforward because it's not intertwined with intertwined with each other. So you can kind of put them all separately from each other as well. So you have something called the Holy Grail War, which is usually Fate, Stay Night, Fate, Heavenly Fields, Fate, Unlimited, Blade Works. Then you also have like the Fate Grand Order based on the mobile game what I'm playing, and which is some of the animes that are also animated is Babylon, Demonic Front Babylon, First Order movie, Solomon, Camelot. These are like another part of Fate, which is only about the whole storyline of what I was currently talking. And I'm really interested more in the Fate Grand Order franchise, which is about one storyline, pretty much. And then you also have the spin-offs kind of thing, which is like spin-offs, which are just more in depth of a certain character, or just funsies on the side. So you have like Melio Diary, Ilya series. What do you also have? You have No, that's a Holy Grail War. Yeah, I think these have more spin-off. You have Carnival as well, and these are like of another branch. But if you want to stick to one branch, I would recommend the Fate Grand Order one only. If you want like more fighting scenes and more fighting stories, you go for the Holy Grail War. And if you want something more feel-good stuff, you go for the spin-offs. That's the kind of the tree that I can put in retrospect for you. Noise. So this one is more of an event. So events are not based on the main story, but just a side story. So I could call it almost like a little spin-off. Let me drink something. I haven't drank something. My throat is dry. And I know for a fact that you can play Fate Grand Order completely free to play. Because my friend is playing it completely free to play and he's still getting a lot of characters. But if you are kinda sensitive to gacha, if you don't get it, you can get pissed. Yeah. Please stop petting my head. Oh my gosh, you look so pretty. Medusa, right? You fight so well, especially for as small as you are. I was so moved watching you in action. Tell me, do you like ocelot? If you don't care for sweets, just a minute. I think I had some handy tools and god-slaying weapons. I wouldn't mind letting go of right around here. Ah! I was doing my best to ignore all this and focus on my meal, but I just can't take it anymore. Who are you and why do you look exactly like me? We are way past the point you should have started explaining yourself. Oh, hey, you're right. I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm so sorry about that. My god, casual. My name is Mananananan. Manananan Arc Lear, child of Lear and sea god, divine spirit of the king of Tyr Anagnog. I don't know who that is. It's a pleasure to make you all acquaintance, last master of humanity. What? Mananan Mark Lear? Master! I don't recognize that name. Mananar MacLear, child of Lear and god of the sea. That's the name. That's the god of the ocean in Celtic mythology, ruler of the other world, and enormous talent my age. Oh yeah. Also, one thing is, if you really like historical figures, but like kind of at a spin-off, like like kind of in their own way, they are trying to follow mostly of the lore, historical lore, but then with a little twist. I really like that about this game as well, and I honestly learned so much about the historical figures which I never heard about as well. He owns a tremendous variety of magical items and bestowed them upon heroes he deems worthy. And he is a foster parent for Cuchulainn father Lu, the sun god. Right, Bazette? Yes, that's right. Assuming the servant is who she claims anyways. I mean, Mananan is definitely the god of ocean in Celtic mythology, but... Hold on! A divine spirit requires a human vessel to materialize as a servant. So does that mean... But her, I don't understand. That is right, Astria. I am a pseudo-servant and Bazette is my vessel. But that is impossible. It is if she's using her as a vessel. Then how do you explain Bazette herself still being here? Would you explain that for us? Well, I guess you could say I'm a little like Bazette's big sister at this moment. But as Basset said earlier, it is time to explain everything. What do you mean, my big sister? Hey, how was that necessary to say? And let's not forget, Mananan is supposed to be a man. Oh, that's a bit hardly unusual. This is far from the first time a divine spirit's gender has been changed due to the vessel they choose. Please try to calm yourself, Bazette. You have plenty of time to be angry after you hear her out, if you still want, right? Alright, fine, please go on. It all began the day I ran away from Caldia. I had to take my leave of Caldia for a while for personal reasons. And with Amor's help, I reshifted here. Thanks to the magical energy repository she gave me that is the Holy Grail. I had no problem maintaining my materialization. Hello, infamous Nug! Welcome back! How are you? Then, just as I was about to set off for a bit of soul searching, what happened to the goat? We were able to solve it! I was so happy! So now I am laying back and reading the FGO story now, since I need to catch up with Valentine. I heard a voice. A voice, huh? It was no more than a tiny whisper. If there has been any wind that day, I wouldn't have heard it at all. I followed the voice to its source, and there I found a tiny half-dead sprout, not long for this world. You don't mean it was the Theobrahma sprout from the memoir? It must have been, so it was just barely managed to survive. Now I see what happened. I know you say you can't save every single life. Maybe I should have let this one go. But I am a generous soul. I simply didn't have the heart to ignore its pledge. So I went to bestow this tiny bit of life upon the sprout, doing its very best to survive, and then... what happened? It stole the Holy Grail from me along with all its magical energy. What? The fucking sprout stole a Holy Grail? No way, that's ridiculous! How can a single plant possibly do something? Exactly that. Thank you, Story, for understanding what I wanted to say. I honestly don't know oh my god. Rather than choosing me, who just been holding on to it, the Holy Grail chose to grant the wish of the sprout clinging to life. However it happened, once the Theobrahma sprout has taken the Holy Grail, its place became a minute singularity. Lul. Perhaps it was because I present at the moment in the world changed. But the next thing I knew, Bazette and I were both in the same time. I don't know what to think about that. After that, the blast of the Holy Grail sent us both flying, and when I came to, I was far from here. I had to fix matters. So I went about and destroyed the other Theobrahma trees while looking for Bazette. You can imagine how relieved I am to have found her. Hang on, you've been destroying the other trees? Does that mean the tree we found wasn't the root problem and there are other trees like that out there? I'm afraid so. I have destroyed 3 trees like it so far. Not one of them had the Holy Grail. I'm guessing that trees scattered around the region have spread their roots to form a network. And they are using it to move around and share the Holy Grail and the vitality they have stolen. A tree that creates monsters and has its own network of support tree helping it. Sounds like a tree problem. If it's using a Holy Grail to do all that, then it's going to be a major problem. Indeed. Hello, Specky. How are you doing? Welcome back. He's back. Which is why I need to find the tree with the Holy Grail and finally destroy it. You wanna become a plushie? There's a lot of space. I know I'm responsible for getting things so out of hand to begin with, but could I ask your help fixing this mess? Sure. Claim the plushie wheel in the channel points. Do it, do it, do it. Haha, don't be so hard on yourself. Is it all you're concerned about? Our whole reason for coming here was to repair this mini singularity, and we have helped you find and destroy the tree even if you hadn't asked. What Astria said. Our other mission was to locate the rogue servant, which is you. Now we made contact with you, that's all taken care of. Once we have handled this tree, our mission will be completed. I see if Manananan says it's true. Then yes, recovering the Holy Grail from Terrabra tree would be enough to repair this mini singularity. However, there is no telling what else may happen between now and then. So I think it is best if I continue to focus on supporting the rest of you by monitoring the situation, you lazy ass peep. That's okay with you, right, Johanna? I guess. What about you, Bazette? She's so not amused. You really expect me to believe something so ridiculous, Bazette? I can't trust anything this cheat says. There's no way the real Manana would choose me for a vessel. Why not? It's just as likely they are some kind of imposter who copied my appearance and now claims to be Mananan so they can use the Holy Grail for their own end. Your testimony alone is not enough to rule that possibility out. True, you may be right, but it's equally true that we're going to need each other's help to find that tree. So tell me, Buzza, what can I do to convince you to trust me? Let's take this outside the town. If we fight here, we take out who knows how many buildings. Oh, they're going to fight! Fight club! Fight club! Fight club! The rules are simple. If you want me to trust me, then you have to fight me and prove you're not all talk. There's no chance that actual God of She could lose to me. Deal? If I may. Let's say if we fight and I completely trust you, that still won't make you trust me, will it? Shut up! You really think you already won? Still, if nothing else, facing off with you will let me see for myself whether your power is real and does come from the sea god. With us said, don't you already know that? You have been wondering why an ordinary mage become a heroic spirit. You know there has to be something else for you to have materialized as a servant. And you certainly consider that the power flowing through your veins must be Manana's protection at work. Am I wrong, Bazat Fragna MacRimitz? I butchered that name. Enough, no more talk! She just wanted to talk with her fist. Let her. I'm going to take you down with my own two fists. Prove you're just an imposter. I'm going to show everyone here that you can't be trusted. Very well. Then I will face your fury not as a pseudo-servant, but as the one who commands the sea. Will I play as Bazette or the sea god, I wonder? I play as Bazette. I will face your fury head on. Let me see the skills because I have not increased quick effectiveness 3 turns, buster effectiveness 3 turns, quick 3 turns, special attack as to caster. Increase NP Star Gathering crit for 1 turn, and evade for 1 turn and buff immunity. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to get as much arts up. Oh, she does not do much. Oh shit, she does a lot. Huh? Okay, I think this should be enough. Oh no. What? She used evade? What a bitch. 1 turn. What am I? Oh, MP3. I'm also gonna use my evade, and then next turn I can use the counter attack if I'm not mistaken, because then I get... Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. You think I'm not gonna do the same thing? Funny. Let me wreck her. Oh no, I didn't break it, seriously? Oh crap. I failed. I need to redraw. I need to do this again. Oh my god. Three turns, right? So I should be able to. No. It probably doesn't kill me yet, so I'm gonna.
どうします。はい。了解。ふん。打ち込む。暗殺レアチキン。どうせストレス。うん。
Please kill it. Oh, I killed it. Oh, I only needed to break one break bar. Yeah, what's that? Stay back! It's over. I lost. Understand that concern is the last thing you want to hear from me, but I hope you are at least convinced you can trust me, even if it's only a little. Yeah. Ah! And runs off. But Hazad, what should we do, Master? Should we go after her? I think it's best thing you can do for her right now is leave her alone. I think so too. Karen for one is right. I swear she's really an idiot. She ran off towards the town. She probably just went back to the tavern. Anyways, how can I put this? At times like these, the kind of thing you can do for someone is give them a bit space, Medusa. I see, okay, if you're sure. Banana? For some reason I read it as banana. Yes, Master of Keldia. I can trust you, right? Yes, you have my word. I'm going my best to aid you as a servant. I make every effort to prove both you and Bazette can trust me. I don't trust her. I'm afraid that's all I can say right now, but I hope it's enough. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. My cat loves jumping so fast that he drops like my cover of my freaking computer. Why you do that, cat? I know you want the spotlight, you know, but still. It's not really nice of you to do so. Here. No, cat. Stop rubbing your head to the camera. Look at him, rubbing his face to the camera. What you doing, boy? He's so curious. Look at him sniffing. Such a cutie. What are you doing? It's getting late. I suggest we head back to the tavern. Look at him. He's kneading. They're so comfy to look at. I'm gonna stare at it for a moment because it looks so cute. It's so cute. I cannot bear. He's so adorable. I love him making bread. It's really so cute. I just want to put my hand under it and feel the kneading. But then the moment I start doing that, he always stops. I was like, no, please do more. Speaking of which, is there a bed for me there? I doubt that Basat will come out her room until morning. So I suppose I have to crash in your room tonight. Oh my god. Oh, I know. Why don't we stay up late and get some girl talk before we go to sleep? You. I never see Medusa so appalled. Suki, kire desu. Someone just left the tavern. Who left? I'm sure it's the Buzzet, the fake one, the Mananan. Oh, the music is loud. Oh, it is Buzzet. How you doing, Urana? I'm okay, sorry you had to see that. I still couldn't beat her. And not only that, she was really telling the truth. Her power and mine would both come from the god of sea. I don't understand. How is it even possible? Is it about Manana never choosing you, or? By the way, I didn't hear you comment about Anki. Because I was getting hats, but I recommended. It was easy to memorize vocabulary. I recommend you learning low words per day, like 5 or 10, and then increase them when you feel comfortable. 10 words per day is like 365 words in a year. 20 words a day is 7,000. It makes big difference if you're consistent with learning some numbers of word every day. There are pre-made Anki decks with common words. Ooh, I see. Is that also a phone app, or is it only with the computer? Oh, okay. Let me actually very quickly download it and see on my phone, because I am very consistent with studying. Anki. Okay, what is the actual name? Is it called Anki Flashcard or Anki App Flashcard or Anki Mobile or Anki Pro? Anki, which one is it? Yeah, I can show it. I don't know if you can see it very well, but because I see a lot of different ones. Like this one has the most downloads, so I suppose it could be this one. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So it's the one. It's 29 euros! I can't buy that yet. Okay, okay. Okay, I understand that then. Uh, I think I downloaded for Windows now for a while. And maybe when there is like a redeeming thing happening, I will practice Japanese during that time then. Oh, you're so fluffy, boy. He's so soft. I downloaded the app at least. Install. Close. Up until now, I never really thought of about why I fired, but when I saw Mana Nana, I feel like I was looking at a mirror. Only I didn't recognize myself. We were so different, like night and day. So you know, a long time ago, I didn't know how long at this point. There was a book I read as a child about full heroic tales. Some of the recurring characters were Manana Mark Lear, the god of the sea. Oh, it is downloaded. Let me see how it works. Make sure get the right one. There are a lot of copies aren't the real Anki. Visit the app Anki web. Oh yeah, I am currently on the web here now. Ah, I see. Are those other parts of the fake Ankis that bad? Because we saw the review. Right? One had 600 and four had really high rating. Ooh, do you happen to have like some nice decks? I see like it's like about decks you can add and stuff. Oh, I believe some copies of the Anki have used different servers than the real Anki, so things can get mixed up if you want to sync your progress between phone and PC if you're using a knockoff. Ah, I see, I see. Oh, studying. Oh, interesting. Do you happen to have like a Japanese deck by chance, or? I got the the application now on my PC, so I might be able to put it easier in. Oh, I notice I'm still not streaming my phone. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay. Luke, the god of light, Cormac, the High King of Ireland, and Dermot Udabin, the great hero. In that book, Mahala loved them all unconditionally and gave them a rare, precious magical tool. And I gave them real, genuine trust, but I could never do anything like that. I'm just an ordinary human who only ever acts on her own benefit. Do you know about the mages called seal designation enforcers? Their job is to hunt down seal designated mages without getting emotionally involved. That was Basset Frog. My god, the names are hard. Every time I used my fist, all I could do was kill my target, take their life. So why in the world would a giver like Mananan choose me? Doesn't make any sense. How could I possibly believe a story like that? You're being too hard on yourself. What about when you fought to save those children? Oh, that. I saw them being attacked right in front of me. Of course I saved them. Besides, I only agreed to be this town's guardian because they asked me to. I didn't have some great noble reason for it. It's like only when you see a dog drowning you just act on instinct and save it before you even realize what you're doing. The good one around 2k words are common in anime. Ooh, if you want the bigger deck, you can search for a core 6k deck one. I see. Thanks. With the core one you said, right? Ooh. Oh. Damn. Actually, I need to save that link. Copy. Let me paste it in my Discord to not forget. Actually, there are maybe big decks than the 6k I need to look for, but the 2k decks are really good. This deck is good for Japanese grammar. Notice some small mistakes, but overall good. Oh, I'm writing them all down. I'm writing them all down. I'm sure everyone wishes they could help people like that. But the fact is, not everyone can. Joanna, I want to tell you something and be honest. Do you really think I could be something so noble? Something like protecting others, people's dreams, even though the only thing I'm good at is swinging my fist? Of course you can, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Joanna. I feel a bit better now. It feels kind of a little weight have been lifted from my shoulder. Let's go back into the inn. In the morning, I tried to talk to Mananan. Yeah, I will probably try the Anki thing. I didn't know it was like this. Sounds really nice. Good morning. Oh, you certainly bounced back quickly. Bazette, are you okay now? Yes, I am. Sorry to worry you. I slept great last night, so I feel much better, both mentally and physically. I find your resilience astonishing. Astonishing. Is your soul made of protein or something? Oh well, I kinda like how simple and straightforward you are. Mananan, I still don't believe everything you said. I'm not ready to trust you completely yet either. But even so, I'm willing to accept you as Mananan. And that your reason is doing so aside you choosing me as your vessel, you can live with that, right? With that, at least for now. Yes, of course. That's a huge step forward compared to where you were yesterday. I'm so glad I have been able to see you grow as your big sister. I couldn't be prouder. Oh my god. My big sister? Are you kidding me? I offer you a olive branch and that's how you respond? Oh, four. Step by step, man, let's finish what we started yesterday. What? Didn't we already finish it yesterday? I didn't think there's a rematch will make any difference. You only one run route. I can still beat you as long as I knock you out the next one. I prove right here, right now, if you don't believe me. Are you ready? Boss, please, if you're gonna fight, take it outside! Boss, that is such a cutie. I think I'm gonna leave it as it is for today since it's 10 p.m. and I need to work tomorrow. So let's see if I can rate someone. I think that would be super lovely. Let's see who I can rate. Ah. Oh. Oh yeah. There is a girl who's doing a subathon who's playing Honkai Star Rails. So if you guys would like to help me and raid her. So the first one is a raid message. Oh, oopsie. For non-subbies. The other one is a raid message for subbies. If you please join me, I would really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys next week with my coding session. And maybe afterwards a bit of FGO. So I want to say thank you again for everyone who followed and a lot of help with my coding journey. And I hope to see you guys next week. And maybe sooner if I'm not doing coding or something else. So let's rate Bunny. The XO. Oh, I cannot type. XO. Oh, huh? What? I can't find the name. What? There we go. Also, you can look up tutorials for Anki for Japanese, might help you set up. Yeah, I will definitely do that. It looks very interesting. That's why I really want to try it as well. So here we go. Please join me in the raid, otherwise I will be super lonely alone. I don't want to be alone. So let's go there. Oh, I gave her a shout out. I needed a raid. Frick. Oh my god. Okay. Finally, I created a raid. Okay, please. Third time the charm, right? Let's grab the raid message and I see you guys there at her stream. Bye bye!